All right, let's bring out bike number 2. Needs a little cleanup. Needs some TLC. The old girl, 92 KX125. New to the fleet. Check this thing out. Oh. Purdy. Let's give her a good bath, good washing. Then we will start seeing what all we need to replace. I've already ordered parts for it. Some parts. Plastics, graphics. Well, no graphics yet, just plastics. It's in great shape for what she is, but she's definitely going to need some TLC. Oh yeah. Classic. Good old classic right here. Anodization on the forks, still almost flawless, man. That's crazy. I don't know if you can hear me or not over this pressure washer, so I'm probably just gonna shut up. We'll talk about this stuff later. We will be careful on those graphics because I know stock graphics are notorious for being really easy to peel up. We do not want that to happen. Let's get some lube on this thing. It's always kind of a risk buying stuff like this because you never really know what you're getting yourself into until you really work it. Get her cleaned up. I'm pretty sure there's no oil left in the shock or the fork. Let's spend some time on this girl. We'll let that soak in for a second. And we'll come back. All right, so like I said, we have ordered plastics for this already. I'm looking into some stuff on eBay, some seats and all that. She's pretty clean. I can see the frame's been touched up with paint at least once in its life. Counter shaft sprocket no good. Counter shaft sprocket seal no good. That little tiny cylinder. Looks like the counter shaft sprocket seal took a dump and flinging it all over everything. Really pretty clean for what it is. The other side. Looks about like the first side. Leaking from just about everywhere. I think this is going to be a fun little winter project. See what we can do with this thing. Classic two-stroke oil all over everything. give this thing some new life. Oh yeah. It'll get cleaner as I start taking things apart. But a lot of stuff we just simply cannot reach. With the brush and the hose or whatever. Yeah, cool, 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 cool. I gotta point this out real quick. One of the things that KTM does really well, that these Japanese bikes still aren't doing very well, is they have a proper rod end here so that things don't get all wallered out like that. I don't know, say what you will about KTM, but they do a lot of things right. Japanese guys, or at least Kawi, I guess maybe other manufacturers are doing it different, but Kawi still to the day doesn't do anything any different than that, and that's unfortunate. KTM does a lot of things right. All right, back on her feet, kinda. Oh man, this thing is gorgeous. It's gonna be fun, man. I'm just stoked. Nostalgia, all that stuff. These could possibly be the original steel handlebars on this thing. Oh yeah, she's coming along nicely. Step one, full build to come. Just cleaning up my 1992 Kawasaki KX125. You can almost still see the outline of where it was once covered by the the backgrounds. I'm mumbling, stumbling, mumbling, bumbling, fumbling. This dirt and oil been on here a long time and it is not coming off. Still, I'm not totally sure what's happening with this axle thing. Is that factory? Must be. Different than anything I'm used to. It's gonna be such a fun project. This thing has been through many different riders, from kids to adults. It's been a great bike for the family that had it before. I just want to make her great again, right? Make KX125s great again. I may just go all out on this thing, I don't know. We'll see how hard it is to come up with the parts necessary to get her chooching again. Okay, well, it's about as much as I can do with water. So, let's bring this thing inside and try to find a spot to put it that maybe I can start working on it. I don't know that I want to tear it down quite yet. So I may want to wheel it around a bit. That's the hard part about having so many bikes in my garage, is that yeah, I gotta be able to get to other bikes because this isn't going to be an overnight sort of deal. So yeah, anyhow, let's get this back in the garage. All right, well, that will be a quick little garage day video. Just washing up the 450, washing up the 92 KX125. I got a bunch of video to edit from this weekend and last weekend and picking this bike up. So I got a lot of work to do in the house, and it's cold outside, so I'm kind of leaning towards going in the house right now. 450, I need to change the oil on, clean the air filter, probably do filters on whatever bikes I've ridden. I know it seems really cool to have a lot of bikes in your garage, but sometimes it's a lot to have a lot of bikes in your garage. So don't tell my wife I said that, because she always says there's no way you can maintain all these bikes. And I'm like, well, I'm doing it. And I am, but that's why you have to have a logbook to remind you when the last time you did a filter or an oil change on it. That's why I wish all bikes came with hour meters. It's another thing KTM does right, hour meters. Anyhow, I may start tearing into this a little bit just to start cleaning up some parts, but like I said, I need it to still be mobile right now because I don't know what bike I'm riding when, so I need to get this one back in the back so that I can work on it and it can stay there. I need to get some shelves in here. I got a lot of things I need to work on. Anyhow, that's it for this one, guys. I'm out.